This is gonna be my first fish tank video I'm making. The purpose of this fish tank video is to kind of like get some ideas on which route I should take. Right now I have a 60-gallon cichlid tank, and everything in here is pretty much faux, which is French for fake. All the decorations and stuff. None, I don't have any real wood in here, any real plants, anything like that. It's a cichlid, African cichlid tank. I have 2 in there right now, and I have one marble biker fish. Named him Dragonfly. He's pretty much the star of the tank. I've had him since I came back from Afghanistan in my 2013-14 deployment. So I've had him since 2014. So it's been about 3 years. I also have a Adonis catfish in here somewhere. Not 100% sure where that guy's at. I got that's my other African cichlid. So I have two in there, and a Adonis catfish, and my biker fish. So my question, I'm gonna put this video up on YouTube. I'm trying to figure out what type of tank, because I'm getting ready to. I'm gonna have to shut this tank down because I'm moving to Texas. The Army's moving me to Texas, so I'm gonna have to start from scratch. I wanted to go for less faux in the tank, but then again, I mean, I would actually be open to maybe another theme for a tank. I really like the African cichlids due to the fact that, you know, I like the amount of colors that can come with them. I haven't been able to dedicate as much time to the fish tank as I had wanted to because of my job and dealing with moving and deploying and field training exercises and stuff like that. So when I was stationed at Fort Bragg, my tank I had a 55-gallon. I had a lot of different peacock cichlids and a lot of different colors in there. And people used to come by and ask me if my tank was a saltwater tank because of all the different colors that were in there. So yeah, I wanted to try to get back to that, but I have I've kind of grown attached to my biker fish, Dragonfly, and I kind of want to have something like that. That's my Adonis catfish. If you can see it, it's down there doing something. I don't know what it's doing, but he's pretty big. So I kind of want to go with a theme of a tank, which is like a predatory tank, with another biker fish in it. I actually had two biker fish at one time. I had an albino biker that was in here with Dragonfly, but I'm pretty sure Dragonfly ate it because there was no trace. And that's another thing dealing with the Dragonfly and the biker fish. When a fish comes up missing, there's absolutely zero trace. Like there's no evidence, no chalk outline, no bodies. You know, the fish is completely gone. Like gone. But yeah, I wanted to put this out here to the masses on YouTube, so I see if I can get some comments about, you know, what approach I should take for the next tank that I set up You know, what are some of the vegetation plants I could put in here that can be conducive with predator fish. You know, also I want to try to upgrade. I want to try to upgrade my tank before too long. Texas is probably gonna be my last move before I conclude my military career. So, you know, I kind of wanted to get a larger tank, but I'm not 100% sure about, you know, getting a larger tank and getting biker fish to go along with any other kind of fish. I always like the red blood parrot, South American cichlid. And when I was at Fort Bragg, I actually had 2 of those in my tank with my African cichlids, and they coexisted real nicely. Matter of fact, my kids actually named those 2 fish. One of them was a jelly bean. The other name was, I forget what the other one name was. I don't think he lasted long. That's my Sedonis catfish over there. You can kind of see it a little bit. It's kind of big. You got a bottom feeder. I had in this tank alone, and like I said, it's a 60 gallon. I had 2 clown loaches in here. I had the biker fish. I had a total of 4 African cichlids, and I had 2 Sedonis catfish. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. And what else did I have? I had what else did I have? I had something else in here. It slips my mind, but I like the color scheme that was going on with the fish. The theme I was going for with this tank was like an Asian theme. I was going for like an Asian thing. I got some of I got the torii in there, a couple of the houses, the little bridge, the bonsai tree, you know. But you can actually look at somebody's tank and tell, like, you know, what kind of effort they put into it. And I didn't want to be one of those guys that had one of those tanks, so they was like, ew. Like, you got fake plants, your plants are eroding, you know. Like, you can tell that's cloth, it's starting to peel back, you know. And sometimes I feel like Dragonfly be looking at my decorations in my tank like, bro, you got to do better. Like, this is gross. Like, he's giving me that face right now, like, oh, I deserve better. And you do. You know, you've been a soldier for the past 4 years, 3 years. You know, you deserve better, Dragonfly. And I wish I could get it to you, but right now I got about a week left with Dragonfly, and I'm actually donating my fish, not my tank, but my fish, to my daughter's science teacher at the middle school. So he's going to a good home. All my fish are going to a good home. I had a 29 gallon planet tank, which had like rainbows and some Cory cats, some rainbow sharks, and some banded catfish. I donated that to the school also, so they could do something with those. But you know, it just any kind of ideas, you know, because I've seen a lot of YouTube channels with fish on there, and my actual YouTube page typically only has like 3 videos on it, and like Madden videos from 5 years ago. So if I can get some thoughts or some tips from you know, avid aquarium people out there, just from, you know, um, some tips on setting up a 60-gallon predator tank, you know, if I should like leave the whole gravel scene and, move to substrate, or, you know, if I should, go with the live plants, or you know, if, the faux plants will do the trick. Also driftwood and rocks, you know. In my planter tank, I had a lava rock, and I had some driftwood in there also. Man, I got the tank actually in my garage. It's going to Texas with me also when they come to pick my stuff up. But yeah, if y'all can actually anybody that's in the aquariums, because like I said, I seen a lot of them on YouTube. A lot of people that deal with aquariums, and they do it full time. Um, if y'all can just hit me up and let me know, what kind of, fish would you recommend, and what have you seen works well with whatever else, you know, that'll kind of help me out. So I appreciate your time. You done took out to, listen to me, speak on my first ever YouTube video. I had my dog was down here with me. I don't know where she went. She was here, but I guess she decided to hop in the kennel. She was probably tired of hearing me talk. So yeah, I appreciate your time, and any kind of advice would be helpful. Thanks again, and we'll be talking to you. Bye.